Oh, look. Hello. What a cute little picture. Hello. How are you? Can you hear me?
Good.
Wait, not yet.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Yes. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, me too. Me too. So hold on. Where did my thingy go? Um, Throwing my freaking pen around everywhere. All right, we got our notepad. So just hang out with me. Let me go ahead and make you bigger. I'm bigger right now, and we don't need that. And then let me turn this up really quick so I can hear you. Okay. Okay. Oh, hmm. I wonder if this was for you. Hold on. You, what? Did you have two dogs? Did you have two dogs, or do you have two dogs right now?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Okay, I'll tell you how I do this, but there's somebody here in my head. And have you been on TikTok lately?
Yes.
Okay, so you know the sound that they have going on. I don't know how to say, I don't know what lyrics they are, but they go beep, 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 beep. We have the energy to da 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 da. And it's like these dogs running around or like all whatever that is. Okay, you know, sorry, I couldn't get it like that high. And it goes back up, back up, back up, back. But anyway, somebody's playing that in my head, and somebody says that they go, "Oh my God, we run around with the dogs." And I said, "What do you mean?" And they're talking about how like these dogs, like one has like more not preferences, but they have more allowances than the other one. So like maybe one is like a different side or size, or maybe we let one do more than the other one. That's the best way I can describe it. And they're they just showed me an image of like with my dog. She's never allowed in here. And then I just say goodbye and like I shut my door, and they're talking about this dog being like or whatever it is. So yeah, so there's some spirit that's here that's talking about your animals and they love them. Why? Hold on. How funny. Yeah, that was for you. Okay, I kept getting that freaking song in my head like the last hour, even in my last session. And I was like, and I asked my client, I was like, "You don't have dogs, right?" And she's like, "No, I don't like them." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." But yeah, so they're talking about you. Hold on. Tell me where. They say you're a good mom. Good mom, good mom. Wait, so you still have like younger kids right now?
Yes, I have a
You
2-year-old and
do?
a 4-year-old.
My God, you do. Okay, yeah, so that would be the kids part. Good job. That's a lot to handle. I get it. They're talking about how, hold on, because I go like this, good mom, good mom. I said, "What do you mean, good mom?" And they go, "Oh, kids, huh?" And I said, "How old are the kids?" I said, "They're able to help out." They go, "No, no, mom is tied. Mom is tied," which means like tied down, like you can only do so much, right? And hold on. Yeah, you have somebody here right now. Okay, so let me tell you how I do this before I get into it. They're very excited. I'm gonna have this little pen. Sometimes when I get anxiety, I scribble on my tablet. That's all I do. It also kind of like helps me focus. When they show up and they talk, clearly they're here. How do they talk? They have to figure out how to use my brain, but they use your energy because they're around you. Okay, they simply just hop in my brain. So when they talk, like I said, they have to figure it out, but they talk in four different ways. The first way is signs and symbols. They'll bring something up, maybe like, I don't know, a pineapple. That means that they're from Florida. They'll put all these symbols in my brain and I will spit it out into English. The next one is that they will talk in feelings. So they were like, the feeling was a dog. Dogs feel different than cats, right? So that's how I knew it was a dog
Mhm.
versus a cat. They can also make me feel like, were you next to this person when they crossed over? Did we take them off life support? Because they would bring up that feeling for me experiencing that myself personally. Okay. The last two ways are that they will try to put me in a situation that could have happened to them, could have happened to you, or will happen to you by taking my own memories and like realigning them and saying, this is what it was like. They can't bring up stuff that I haven't seen or experienced before. So if you ask me something, I don't think you will, but if you ask me something like, my dad died in Saudi Arabia, what did it look like? I'm from Texas. I still live in Texas. I haven't been out of the country. I don't know. Okay. But if I've seen something a little similar to it, they may bring up stuff like that. And then the last thing is that they will talk in words. So they were talking about dogs and fun and kids, and that'll kind of come through. But how they really talk is they talk in all four of those ways all at the same time. And I'm trying to put it together into a puzzle and then give it to you. So somebody just said pizza. Hold on.
I was a general manager at Pizza Hut for 6 years.
Shut
Or like I was there for almost 6 years.
shut up. Really?
Hmm.
I wasn't going to say that. So okay, this is, let me show you how weird this is, because this is how they talk to you too, by the way. So they went, and I'm talking about the 4 ways of talking, and they put them in like pizza slices and they put them together, and somebody goes pizza, and they made me taste like biting into the end with cheese, and I'm like, okay, yeah, of course you had pizza. It's because of that. That's a new one for me. And they say that, tell me, hold on. Interesting. You do have a business like feeling about you. So now are you just, well, oh, are you just working from home? You're like being a mom full time?
Yes.
Hell yeah. I mean, that's still okay. That's still a big thing. I know I was one once. And they go like this. I said, "Where does she work at now? Can you tell me?" And they go, "Oh." And I said, "What is this?" And then they put Cinderella, that for me, just like cooking and the cleaning and the dishes and the laundry, all of that. And they go, "Oh,
Hmm.
but we're with her." And I go, "Oh, okay, I'll let her know about that." And they say that, tell me, where are you at?
Right now I'm in Hobbs, New Mexico, and I'm normally I live in East Texas though.
Oh my God, wait. That's why they kept saying home. Oh my God, you do. Oh, yeah, they go like this. They kept talking about like where I'm in East Texas, and they kept talking about home, home. And I'm like, okay, yes, I do live here. Yes, I do. It's because you. And then they're talking about where you're at. Hold on. Are you just visiting family over there?
I'm visiting my boyfriend. Yes.
That's why. Okay. I said, what is she doing over there? Are they military, or they moved, or like what's going on? And they go, no, 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 love, love. And I'm like, okay, family. Okay. And they're saying that, tell me, are they? Apparently there may be a marriage, which is kind of cool, or there may be something going on with that. Are we like waiting for that to happen? We like want that to happen?
Yes.
That's okay. That's good. Okay. Yeah. So sometimes they'll talk about if the relationship is shit, and they'll tell you to like leave. So this is a good sign. They go like this. They go, "Oh, and mhm, we want it." I go, "Okay. What do you mean? What does that mean?" He did he drive a motorcycle at all for a little bit?
He has a dirt bike.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Sorry, I don't drive dirt bikes. They go like this. He said, "Tell him be careful." And I go, "What do you mean?" And they made me hear vroom, 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 vroom. And I go, "Oh, okay, so tell him be careful." And they're saying, "Tell me." They just adore you. There's 2 spirits here right now, but they're so fast. This is what they feel like. I'm asking, "Who are you? What happened to you? How did this go?" And they're very excited to just talk to you. Hold on, tell me what? What happened? Hold on. Come here. Oh, something's talking about since birth. Okay, since birth. Okay, what do you mean by since birth? I said, what happened to you? What was going on? Hold on. Tell me. Interesting. Okay, so this is a feeling and images all together. Um, they are saying, okay, so they're talking about like, I guess somebody was sick a lot, which is fine, or like sick a lot, or had a lot of issues going on, which is okay. But then they're talking about like maybe we actually, for like a year, I don't know if it's a year, maybe like 6 months, we gave this person like a sense of normality. So like we were off everything, or like, or it was pretty just like chill, or maybe we were on like minimal or something like that. And they're talking about how that was very nice. Not just, it could be just like a period of time like that. And then they talk about how, hold on. What do you mean by that? I have no idea what that is. Um, did you have a I'm not a doctor, so stay with me. Hold on. Somebody is showing me an image of you holding their blue hand, like their blue fingers, which is interesting. And I'm asking, what do you, or like things are already going down. And I said, what causes blue? What is that? And they're talking about how maybe it like took them a longer time to cross, so maybe like the blue or something had been happening, or like a circulation thing had been happening, and like it took a while, because it doesn't just feel like you're going up and like somebody's dead and you grab their fingers. It feels like we had either had this circulation for an issue for a little bit, or we were very cold. That could be another thing. um Hold on, tell me, did we try to take did did we try to take one of them to like a Dallas Children's Hospital?
So, I one of my really close friends had a baby, and she was born with hydrocephalus, and we didn't know that she was going to be had hydrocephalus until she was born. And I took her in because her mom like wasn't going to be able to take care of her or anything. So I took her and I had her and made like her life as normal as possible for as long as I could until she passed.
There's a big thank you, like a huge thank you. And and you were there, like you were there with her when she crossed, or like you were there and like, yes, okay, yeah, they just, that's very special, by the way. Good job, mom. She's just talking about thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for giving me this stint of normality. The first thing they showed me was like tubes, and I go, oh, what were they doing? And obviously that's medical wise. And they say that, why, hold on, hydrocephalus is a bitch. I get it.
Mm.
Hold on. Tell me. So y'all did, I know sometimes it can cause a lot of pain, sometimes it doesn't, depending on whatever this is. Did they like have to like, no. You weren't giving her a lot of pain medicine? Like she was pretty okay for a little bit?
Yeah. So
Oh,
she was like, we were giving her meds, but we were not
yeah.
like heavily,
Heavily
trying to keep her
sedating her.
sedated. Correct.
Yeah. Yeah, they go like this. They said morphine, morphine, and that for me, or like Dilaudid, all those different ones. And I said, oh, okay.
Mhm.
And they go, oh, but I was still functioning. I could still see. And I go, oh, okay. So you weren't like completely out of it. And they said, oh, that they limited it, and then we had to get back on it, or like maybe obviously at the end it went more. And they tell me, can you tell her mom, if you can, that she's not mad at her,
Yeah.
that
Okay.
like it is what it is, and it's okay. And honestly, I bet this child in another life was
Nope, I can't hear you.
hold on. Yeah, so
Okay.
my mic is, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, weird. All right, so just stay with me. Stay with me. Hold on. Maybe there was some like weird connection thing. Um Tell me, were you at that point, was there a guy that you were, not this one, was there a guy you were dating at that point that was very frustrating for you?
Yes, it's my ex-husband, my
Oh,
little ones
yeah.
that are here's dad.
That I understand. I have one of those as well. I get it. Okay. They go like this. They said, she says, "Oh, I'm happy." This is the one that's like flying around and talking about the where you're at and the be careful stuff. And she says, "Oh," and I said, "What do you remember?" She goes, "Oh, I remember her being like, why are you being that way? Huh? Why?" And there's this feeling, which is like being let down, being annoyed, being, all that jazz. And she says, but she's not with him anymore. It's good. And I go, oh, okay. And she says, we're happier. I said, I agree. It is very good. And she says that, tell me, Penelope, hold on. What is that for? I this may be a no, but it was just so fast in my brain that I have to ask. Do you have anything to do with elephants, or did she have anything to do with elephants?
So I have a little elephant that is like one of the little like baby elephants like on the top, and then it has like the little blankie with it that one of the nurses had given me at the hospital for her.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, good job. Sorry, she just flashed me like what would be look like a little stuffed elephant. She showed me Dumbo, from like Disney, and then she showed me a regular Asian elephant, and I go, okay. And so know that she knows about that, and you still have that.
Mm-hmm.
You do? Okay. I asked her, "Did that go with you? Did that go with you anywhere?" And she goes, "No, no, no, no. She still has this." And so please, like, remember that. And she says that, tell me where. Hold on. Did her dad have a drug problem?
So I can't say for certain, but I
Yeah.
do believe so.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay. I go like this. I said, "Where was your dad? What's going on?" And then they showed me a couple of things. So obviously I live in East Texas as well. You drive back in the woods and what do you see? Like crack shacks and stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she just showed me the ones that I drove past by and I was like, "What?" And she says, "Oh, an issue and it's like dealing with addiction or something like that." And I go, "Okay." So she loves him, but, like, obviously, clearly, he wasn't around at all, or, like, not near her at all, and so there's not, like, a big thing. She just kinda thinks of him as an afterthought, essentially. And why? Tell me, who else is there with you? Who else is there with you? Hold on. Oh, did you have hold on. She says she was the only big one, so did you end up, like, having a stillbirth?
So when I was 16, I had had a little boy who was born at 20 weeks and 5 days. And then exactly 2 years to the date, I miscarried again with a little boy as well.
That holy crap! Oh my
And
god.
they all passed away on the 27th of like the two boys were on the 27th of January, and then she was on April 25th.
That is your 9. So I like to break it down. So like 2 plus 7 equals 9. So like 9 is a holy number. It's a number of like if you could look up 9 in numerology, but it's like one of the highest resonance you can get. Number 1 is about being very selfish and almost like narcissistic. I want you to think of like 9 is like the very opposite of whatever you can be. So like there's an appreciation for you. Um I said this, I said, "So where are the other ones?" I said, "She wants to channel other kids too." I said, Are they here? Are they running around like you?" And she goes, "No, no, but they're here." I said, "Well, what happened to them? How did they cross over?" And she goes, "Oh, you so like you could hold them like this." And I said, "Oh,
Mhm.
so did she have like a stillborn? Is that what that is?" And she goes, "Oh, but they're fine. They're around her." I would have to say, tell me. Hold on. She's like your little guide. Hold on. Hold on. Come here. Come here. What are you looking at? Hold on. Or do you do like bread? I mean, would she like I mean, I bet it was hard for her to eat just because of the pain, but would we get her french fries all the time or something like that?
Um, no, but had like a craving and a hunch for French fries, like when I had her quite often. Like, and it was weird. Like, I would crave French fries, and I didn't like I wasn't even the one that had her or was pregnant with her, but like when I had her at the house, I would always get a craving for French fries. So I'd be eating French fries, and sometimes I'd take like the salt off my finger and stick it in her mouth.
In her mouth. Okay. Oh, how interesting. Yeah, she showed me a couple things. She showed me McDonald's french fries, and then you're in East Texas, so you know what Juicy's is, the
Hmm.
burger place, and she made me taste that. And I go, "What?" I said, "Did you eat them?" And she's talking about how it's difficult for her to eat it. And I was like, "Well, then how are you eating french fries?" "It's because it's you. You're the freaking french fry monger." And so she knows about it. So she like appreciates that. So I would even say she's showing me an image of her eating them. So she's saying, like, now I eat them too. Okay. It's all the way through. And I would even have to say that, maybe when you go and get some, if you ever have a craving, that she would be around. Ooh, watermelon as well. Okay, hold on. What are you doing with that? Hold on. Summer. Whose birth is like what? Somebody literally said watermelon, which has nothing to do with that, but watermelon for me means summer. Is there like a birthday in July?
So so the guy that I'm with, his birthday's July 25th, so it's like in a few weeks, and his son is as well, which is the her mom's or her older brother.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. Oh, how cute. Okay. Yes. She goes like, I said, what is this? She goes, celebration? Celebration? I said, when? She says, July. I go, oh, okay. I said, I know it's not you or your other brothers. I said, and so she's coming in to say hi to them. Okay. That's what she's doing. And tell me, oh, hand, hand what? Oh, she like wants to reach out and touch you. It's like I can feel your nose. Oh, that's interesting. Um, she keeps referencing, don't tell me what, but like this is our third time she's referencing tattoo. But did you have something pertaining to like a heart or a heartbeat, or did somebody get that?
Um,
I didn't need
so
to feel like a tattoo person. That's why I'm like, it's weird.
yes, I actually do have tattoos. So I don't, but um I wanted to either get her like a heartbeat or something along those lines, like with the symbol for hydrocephalus in it on me. Because I have one, like I
Yes.
have tattoos for all my kids so far, except for I haven't gotten hers done yet.
Okay, well, I think you need to do it. Yeah, she goes like the first thing she showed me was heart in the very beginning. And then she showed me just a black heart, like an outline of it. And I go, "Okay." And then she comes back and she showed me heart with a boop 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 boop. And I go, "Who has this?" And she says, "No, they don't have it yet." And I'm like, "Well, does somebody have it?" And so I would say, "Yes, she's referencing that. So please get that whenever you want to." Okay. And she'll be there with you for that as well. And tell me, what are you doing? She loves your freaking dogs, dude. She loves the dogs. Um, does I don't know if this is here at your house. Does somebody have like a dog the size of a lab or something like that? Like big like that as well?
So I have a King Corso.
Yeah. Wow. That's that's how she's referencing. Oh, okay. So pause real quick. So my dog is a half Mastiff and half Great Dane. And the woman that I got mine from, she breeds Mastiffs, Great Danes, and Cane Corsos. And so she was saying, she's out of Mount Enterprise, and she was like, oh, it's like that. It's like that. And so that's the big, big one. Okay. And so she knows about that. Yeah, she keeps going up and like trying to like grab the body, and it's like it's huge or it's really big. And yeah, she loves that dog. That's like her favorite dog. And tell me, what about her? Hold on. Are you happy? She's very happy. Hold on. I love this kid. What happened? Ah, she says she's an angel. Okay. Hold on. What was it? What? Was there like a big deal between like keeping her ashes and putting her in like a garden of angels or something like that? Was there like a big deal, but we ended up like keeping her?
So I had thought about or I had gotten the stuff to be able to give her mom some of her ashes, and her mom's never came. Like she's been to the house since then, but she's never taken them with her. They've just stayed at my
So you have them.
house.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. She says, "Oh, tell them I'm an angel." I said, "Where are you at?" I said, "Are you buried or what?" She goes, "No, I'm cre-" and she puts like in a vase or something like that. And I go, "Oh, okay." She says, "I should go." And I'm like, maybe there's this difference. So she knows she likes you. Hold on. And I quote, if she doesn't want me, then put me back together and keep me. Okay. And it's like, I would even say keep her. Hold on. Your babies are fine. It's weird because I'm just gonna let you know this. It feels like you have a single male spirit over here. I know you want two, but I'm just gonna tell you, maybe that one of them has come back in as one of your other kids. Okay. Just
I have
because there's like an
said
uh,
that, which is crazy because they have different dads.
yeah,
Um, I've had a feeling like my son has a little bit of a butt chin. Now, me or his dad does not have one at all, like, and it's very faint. And my
yeah.
oldest one had, which he lived for 34 minutes. He passed away on my chest. And he's got a little bit of a butt chin, and I have thought that he, like, even though he's like different, he resembles him to a point.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that would be a thing because you only have two spirits over here. And in the very beginning, when I was asking for this third one, your I'm gonna call her your daughter. Your daughter shows up and she's like, oh, it's us. It's us. Oh, him. He's there. He's there. He's there. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I would have to say that that is a correct thing. Okay. And it's not the and they would bring them all in. Like it's not that they're not, but this is very rare. But because of what happened, and how young they were, and the inability to live, right? A lot of times they do try to come back in. I don't see it a whole lot, but I would have to say in this case, it is okay. And hold on, tell me what what happened? Oh, oh, where? So with baby that crossed on chest. They just ended up wrapping them in a blanket. They didn't put like a little pamper on or anything like that. It was just wrapped up. Okay. I have ones where people get the little diapers at home and or they send them home with them. And I said, "What is this?" I said, "She have anything like regarding with this?" And she goes, "No, no, they just wrapped him up. He was there." I said, "Oh, okay." And she's like, "Oh, he was fine. He was fine." So he went back with God. And I hold on. Where? Oh, he uh, is the guy that you're dating at all has was he army ever or was your ex-husband army or is there some connection to military army?
So my first son's dad went into the Marines, and he was due to go to basics the day before, the day after his original due date.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, they keep showing me somebody with a shaved off head and they go like that. And I said, "Oh, what is this?" And they say, "Tough, tough, tough." So I'm like, "Okay, this is not Air Force because it's Air Force, and this is not Navy, even though it's not tough, right?" So it has to be one of these other ones, right? So he's like recognizing that they're trying to talk about that. And tell me about her. Hold on. Why? You are going to be perfectly fine. They go, tell her she's not going to get sick. She's going to be okay. I said, okay. And I'm not saying because you're planning on getting sick or anything like that, but you seem pretty darn healthy, at least for the next 10 years. So, like, whatever you're doing, keep it up, which I think is just like running on pure steam and adrenaline. But whatever you're doing, yeah, keep it up. You're doing an okay job. And they really like it for you. And why? Hold on. Did you did you vape at one point, but then you stopped?
Yeah, so I vaped for a while, and I actually
Yeah.
stopped last or like around my birthday, so around October of last year, because all of a sudden I started having like issues with my heart. Like my heart just would start racing, and I was like, one day I was at work and it was like 188 beats per minute, and like I felt like I was about to like have a heart attack or just pass out. Like it all collapsed over me. I got rushed to the hospital, which was less than a mile away. Yeah, it
God.
scared even some of the EMTs and stuff. They were like, yeah, no, we need to get you like going now.
Yeah, so you stopped cold okay, yeah, she's your I'm gonna say your daughter and your son, they're I go, "So what else do you wanna say?" I said they go, "Oh, speaking of sick," and I said, "Well, what do you mean?" And they go, "Oh, she's okay now. She stopped. Oh, she used to vape, but doesn't anymore, and that's good. Tell her to keep going." And I go, "Alright, I will let her know." Okay? So keep going down that route, it's really, really good for you. So for right now, I'm gonna have to run to my next session, otherwise they're gonna get mad at me. But what you have a question for me? Clearly, your daughter, your son, they're all here. You have these beautiful angelic spirits around you, and I mean, they're great. They're amazing. Do you have anything to ask me at all?
No, I'm just
No.
it was really
Yeah.
good. Thank
Yeah.
you.
You're just curious. I know. Well, thank you for being here. What area? Are you up there near like Gilmer or where are you at in East Texas?
Um, so Longview,
You
Longview,
are. Okay. You're
Hopewell
right in
area. Hmm.
Yes. Okay. Okay. I go, where is she at? Where is she at? They go, oh, and they showed me like when I went to Gilmer to go to a dairy, and I'm like, okay, so maybe she's up in that area. All right. We're twinsies. So this is what I want you to do right now. Thank you for hanging out with me. But I want you to take a couple minutes when we're done here, have a good breather. Okay, have a little cry if you want to. I want you to know that they're perfectly fine and they love you, and you have these little bright spirits that are just buzzing around you all the time. Okay. But take a couple of minutes and tell them how much you love them in your head. Okay. Okay. And then if you need me, let me know. And then if you ever want to meet at Juicy's and you see me, I'll buy you a burger. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. All right, Madison. I love you, babe. I'll talk to you later. Okay. Mwah.
Bye.